my name's Amy and I'll be discussing utilizing Seesaw as an e-portfolio tool. What is Seesaw? Seesaw is an educational app that allows users to post online assignments. It's a great parent communication tool. Students can create their own posts with a variety of different tools that it offers. Student work can be shared with peers through likes and comments, as well as it is something that carries with the child through their elementary years. I have been using this for 5 years now. Every year that I go through, I gain more experience and can kind of see all that this app has to offer. So I'm proposing that we would put an emphasis on Seesaw as an e-portfolio tool versus just the communication and assignment aspect that my district is currently using. Why would Seesaw be a good tool? One part of our unit readings that really stuck out to me was the article Using E-Portfolios in the Classroom by Mary Beth Hertz. And in the specific section discussing what you should ask yourself before considering a certain platform was this list of questions that I included below. Some notable ones included is different parties able to see student work? Does it carry through the years with the student? Can other peers like and comment? So these were some things I took into consideration. After doing some research and applying it to this specific app, advantages of using this as an e-portfolio tool would include the fact that it can be viewed by multiple parties, teacher, parents, and peers. It allows for liking and commenting by peers. It has a great submissions dated section where you can look at it from a calendar view or a newsfeed view. In addition, it travels with the student from K to 5th grade at least. Multiple forms of media can be submitted, from recordings to videos to online drawings to photographs. There are free and premium versions that one may use. The portfolio work can be differentiated by copying and editing certain assignments. Work can be organized by a topic in a folder to keep it the different subjects organized. The e-portfolio can be printed in the form of paper as well as QR codes for specific assignments, as well as there's a direct correlation between the developmental, reflective, and representational artifacts that were discussed in this unit. I found different ways that an artifact can be collected that could fall into all three of these categories using the platform of Seesaw. Disadvantages would include that it would take time for students to become technologically literate in using Seesaw to post quality work. Students would have to have a strong digital citizenship skills in order for them to interact appropriately with peers on this platform. I noticed there were multiple versions of Seesaw, and Seesaw for Schools, where you have to pay, is most conducive for using e-portfolios. So that would need to be an option for the district. As well as a disadvantage would include that this app, typically the teacher can use audio comments, liking, and typed comments, whereas other apps and platforms may have rubrics and such. We would have to import our own rubrics to use within this app. The premium version does offer rubricing and correlation to state standards, but again, that would be only if your district allowed for a Seesaw for Schools option. Potential uses would be included highlighting the different steps of the writing process or publishing their final pieces, sight word growth through recording their voices, open response math problems to, again, we would be looking at growth through reasoning. Self-reflection recording tools would be great for any artifact that's submitted. They could discuss how they think they did on it, what went well, what they could work upon in the future. Positive learning experiences can be photographed easily, so anything that they enjoyed, they could easily take a photo of and post it to their portfolio, as well as fluency in reading and math fact growth. Finding in interviews, you can pause on this slide if you'd like to look at specific quotes. But my overall findings was that both students, now that they have become literate in the overall use of the app, would be willing to take the step forward to really focusing on using this app for an e-portfolio. Students discussed how the extra step of adding it to a folder could easily be done. And I did a simple survey of teachers, and the sample was of 10 teachers, and 100% said down the road, as they continue to become more comfortable with this app, that they would be willing to focus on the e-portfolio options that it has available. Thanks for listening.